Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing today? I'm going to wait for just a little while to get some people to come in. Feel free to like and share this video. I am just preparing to get ready for my day here at the wonderful Why Not fashion store here in Arundel Mills. Good morning, good morning. It is a wonderful day. It is Friday. My favorite day of the week. It is Friday. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Good morning. Good morning. Hope all is well with all of you. Wonderful, fabulous day today. I am not going to be on here long, but I promised. I was on live last Friday and wanted to say thank you for everyone who liked and shared and who shared the video and liked the video that I posted last week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning to everyone. Just jumping on here really quickly, again, addressing and wanting to talk about Regal Kings and what exactly that is and what that looks like, what it's about in terms of how we are restoring men to their rightful places. We don't have all of the right answers, but we do have a start. Good morning. Hope all is well. All right. So y'all, it's Friday. Good to see everybody today. What's going on, Floyd? Good to see you, sir. Hope all is well. Again, I promised I would get on again this Friday. I was on last Friday, just talking a little bit about Regal Kings Empowerment and exactly what that looks like and what it is that we're going to be doing. What's up, man? And so what it's, again, really quickly, what it's all about is it's all about restoring men to their rightful places. It is about restoring kingship, which deals with our faith. It is about renewing kinship, which deals with our families. And then it's all about reviving kindredship, which is all about fellowship. All right, so we got faith, family, fellowship. All right. And so those are the core values of what we are doing and what we're going to be doing. But I wanted to do something a little bit different today. I want to hear from the ladies today. Question as I was on my way here to work. And many people have asked the same question, so it's really nothing new. But at any rate, I would like to know from the ladies, what is it or how can we as men, and more particularly black men, how can we love you all better? Or how can we show that we love you all better? Feel free to leave it in the comments if you wish, or on my wall, however you wish to do it. But you know, it's a discussion that I would like to have. It's one of the discussions that I will be having with my King's Court. Again, I want to shout out my guys, my King's Court. Want to shout out Alex Brown, Andre Mace, Thomas Morris, Terrence Cunningham, and James Plummer. And so we're going to be bringing some content to you all very, very soon in terms of Regal Kings Empowerment. And we're going to be discussing this particular topic amongst many, many others. And so we got some really, really good things coming your way, and we got some really great guys who are qualified, or who I feel that are qualified to share their experiences and their perspectives on these topics. All right, so if you all, again, please could help us out by sharing this video here and going over to our Facebook page, which is simply Regal Kings, and just like the page. You can say hello on there. Let us know that you stopped by. We would greatly appreciate it, and that would greatly help us moving forward. But so yeah, that's what we want to do, man. We want to talk about the things that matter most. And like I said last week, regardless to a lot of the negative press and the negative content and creators of content that are currently out here, who seemingly like to diminish and demean and to discourage, especially our black women. I'm not going to say anybody's name, but we need to try to change the narrative. Like I said, I do agree that we need to take responsibility. That's men and women, both alike. It's not just it doesn't just fall on the shoulders of one person. We both have to take responsibility for who we are and what we do and the choices that we make if we wish to better ourselves and ultimately better our families and ultimately better our communities and go on and so on and so on. All right. So we got to start with taking accountability and ownership of ourselves and each other and our families. All right. Hey, good to see everyone. Hey, Caleb, how you doing, man? Man, I'm just, I'm just thinking about a lot of things, and the older that I continue to get, things begin to become a little bit clearer in terms of just life and what we expect out of life and what we expect out of ourselves. But like I said, man, we got a lot of great things happening. So if you can, again, like and share this video, please run over to Regal Kings on our Facebook page and just like the page. Leave a comment. Just say, hey, how you doing? Hello. Let us know that you're there. Let us know that you came by. We would greatly appreciate it. So again, please stay on the lookout. I'm gonna come to you all at least on Fridays to talk a little bit about it. Again, I just posed a question a few minutes ago, so I haven't seen any ladies get on yet, but one of the questions that I asked for the ladies is how can we as men, and more particularly black men, how can we love you all better? How can we do that? It's a rhetorical question. You can ask yourself, fellas that are watching, ask yourself the same question. What is it that you can do as a man? It's not in particularly just black men, but just men in general. How can we love our women, our wives, our children better, and even ourselves? Because it has to start with yourself. We have to love ourselves first. Good morning, Sean. How you doing? Good morning. Hey, good morning, Damien. How you doing, man? Man, it's a great day. It's a beautiful day. I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to be able to still function amidst the things that I've been through. God is still blessing. God is still on the throne, and I am still and will forever continually be grateful for God's mercy and for his grace upon my life. Good morning, man. Good morning. Yeah, man. So that's what we're doing, man. We're trying to change the narrative for men all across the globe. It doesn't matter what your race is. It doesn't matter what your religion is. If you are a man, we want to make you better. And iron sharpens iron, as the scripture says. None of us have it all together. There are some things that we can learn from each other. There are some things that I can learn from you all. There are some things that you all can learn from us. And we're going to leave ourselves open for that. We're going to leave ourselves open for just different perspectives, different outlooks. And that's what it should be about. You know, we all bring something to the table. We all have different ways of life. We all have different experiences which have ultimately shaped us into who we presently are. We're all products of our environments, and we're all products of what we've been through, whether if it's good or bad or neutral. All right. And again, but always leaving yourself open for change, always leaving yourself open for not always being right, leaving yourself open for being wrong, leaving yourself open for making mistakes. But as men, it starts with us, as I said before, and we need to first realize and recognize what it is that we do that is not right and that's wrong, and what do we do to work on and correct and fix those things. Because our sons and our daughters, they're watching us. Our women, our wives, our girlfriends, whatever, they're watching us. And so, like I said, man, open floor, open discussion. How can we love you all better? You all don't have to necessarily leave it live. A lot of you are going to see this later on. So feel free to drop it in the comments. How can we as men love you better? How can we love you better? What are some things that we look for? Or I'm sorry, that you look for in terms of love? And also this, realizing that we all communicate love differently. Of course, I'm a strong advocate of everyone, especially if you're in a relationship or a marriage, learning your partner, learning your spouse's love languages, right? We all have them. There's a book, of course, out that's called The 5 Love Languages, where it just basically breaks down into 5 ways that in which we all naturally communicate love the easiest. All right, we all, in some way, shape, or form, may have certain traits of all 5, but there's usually one that is dominant, and I usually can't get them off. I can't usually name all 5 off the top of my head. Let me see if I can get it. So it's physical touch, words of affirmation, giving of gifts, acts of service, and quality time. I got it. All right. So out of those 5 things, there's usually one of those traits within each of us that is the most dominant, or that's the easiest for us to portray. Then there's another side of it. There's the giving, and then there's also the receiving of it. And so just because your giving love language may be one thing, that doesn't mean that receiving is the same. Fortunately for me and my wife, we both have the same language, giving and receiving. So I looked up there. But I encourage, any couple, if you all have not been made aware of that, find out what that is. Find out what your love language is. I'm telling y'all, it will help save so much miscommunication when you can just learn that, the way that I've been showing love to my wife all this time, is not in a way that she readily receives it. And here I am thinking, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm doing the best I can to show her how much I love her, and it's not resonating with her the same way. Well, it's simply because her language may be different. And so it's up to you to find out, and it's up to her as well to find out what that is. There's little tests that you can take online. You can just do a simple Google search of 5 love languages quiz or something like that, and it'll give you a quiz and ask you a different series of questions of your personality and different things that you prefer and like and all that kind of stuff. And then at the end of it, it calculates and gives you what it perceives to be your love language, all right? And some of them even break them down to say, this percentage is whatever your thing is, and then this percentage is for physical touch, and this percentage is for, for all the other ones, all right? So it's very, very important information, man, and it'll save you a lot of heartache and headache and miscommunication and arguments by simply just knowing what your spouses or what your other significant others' love language is. And then once you learn what that is, begin to speak that language. You'll see results immediately, all right? So yeah, ladies, feel free to drop in the comments. I don't want to just leave it to the ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, how can we love better? How can we love each other better? Gentlemen, let me hear from you all. How do you all feel that you all can love your significant others or spouses better? What are some things that you have found out about yourself? Feel free to leave it in the comments. All right. Hey, babe, I see my wife getting on. How you doing? I gotta look good for her. Anyway, Love you, babe. So yeah, feel free to leave a comment. Please like and share, like and share, like and share, like and share. We do have a YouTube channel. It has not been published yet, but I just created it, so we'll also be leaving that information as well for you all to go over to our YouTube channel to subscribe as well over there. All right, so we're going to be bringing to you all wonderful, wonderful things, wonderful, real discussions. Like I said, it's not going to be one-sided. I love the fact that these guys bring a wealth of knowledge from different aspects. They all have different perspectives. Some of them are more progressive thinking. Some of them are more conservative thinking. Some of them are kind of right in the middle. Like I said, we all have different experiences, and I think it's a very good, well-rounded group of gentlemen that's going to come. So we're going to be suited and booted. Like I said, we're going to have our cigars, we're going to have our cocktails, and we're going to have real grown discussions. And not only are we going to talk about the issues, but we're also going to talk about our triumphs, and we're going to talk about our positive moves. So it's not going to just be one way. We're not going to just talk about the issues, but we're also going to talk about the ways in which to fix those issues. All right. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff that we're going to be doing and bringing to you all. But I hope everybody's well. This is Friday. This is the beginning of the weekend. I go get my 2 younger kids later today, and we get our Trinity later on tomorrow. And let me shout out my wife. And for our church ministry, they're having their women's tea. I do believe it's already sold out. But please feel free to still show your love and support. Go to our church's ministry page at New Beginnings Kingdom Ministries. Go there, like the page there, show some support and love there as well. All right. Jay Williams, what's up, man? You say, do I feel that breeze? Man, listen, man, it got a little chilly. It got a little chilly a little bit, man. We still in the dead heat of summer, but it did get a little chilly, man. But anyway, I hope all is well with you, man. That's an inside joke between us and me, Jay, and even Andre, man. Andre started all this foolishness with this weather, man. But y'all gonna hear from him too, man. He's a good dude, great dude. Andre's a great dude, man. All the guys in the King's Court are great dudes, man. They love God. They love what they do. They love their children. They love their spouses. They love God, man. Great dudes. And like I said, we all have different perspectives, so we're just going to bring it all together. We're going to bring it all together. Yeah, man. Type it up. Type it up. How can we love y'all better? All right, and as I discussed, love language is a big thing. Once you find out what that love language is, use it. Use it. It works. It works. It works. It makes so much sense when I'm able to understand where you're coming from and what you're saying and vice versa, versus, always contention, and that can be frustrating because, again, you believe that you're showing love the way which you know how, and they believe that they're showing love the best way that they know how, and it's just miscommunication, and it becomes frustrating. But once you learn the other person's language, it's going to take some patience, and it's also going to take some discipline on your end to put yourself on the back burner and learn what your spouses or girlfriends or boyfriends, whoever, your other person's way of communicating and their way of loving. So you have to put yourself to the side for a second. And if you really love and care about the person, you'll put in the time, you'll put in the work to learn and figure it out. And it's not, like I said, it's not just one-sided. If they love you and care about you too, they will put in the work as well. All right. So you all both have to put in the work to make it work. You got to put in the work to make it work. That's the only way. All right. Hey, I just want to shout out some folks I see on here. I saw some people getting on. I missed Hey, Jamar. Shout out to Jamar. How you doing? Shout out to Mary Kane, my family. How you doing? Shout out to Shanita. How you doing? Shout out to Bishop Gibson. Good day to you, sir. Hope all is well. All right, all right. Well, I'm not going to stay on long, y'all. I got to get ready to get on this shift. And but y'all have a wonderful day, wonderful Friday, wonderful weekend. I'm going to come back on here next Friday. Please, y'all, continue to like and share this Facebook. I think last week I think we had over 11 or 12 shares. So thank you. We're getting the word out about Regal Kings Empowerment. Like I said, we are definitely going to make it happen in 2022 with our first conference right here in the DMV. We're going to have panelists. We're going to have discussions. We're going to have guests. We're going to talk about different things. Like I said, I don't want to give it all away, but we're going to talk about our health, our physical health, mental health, black ownership, business ownership, leadership, household restoration, etiquette and fashion, just to name a few things. We're gonna try to cover all bases, and I'm gonna bring brothers who are expertise in these fields, so that we can continue to uplift and encourage and inspire our current brothers and our future generation kings to come after us. All right, because it's all about leaving a legacy. There's no point in us doing all these grand and wonderful things and then it dies with us. We need to pass it along. Even if you don't have children of your own, still being able to pass it along to another young king that's coming up so that he can continue to continue the legacy of being a good man and knowing what it is to be a good man for himself and for his own future family. All right, even for I try to instill the same thing with all of my kids, and even with my son, you know, to let him know that he's a king and that he is blessed, and that he, with God on his side, there's nothing that he won't be able to, there won't be anything that he won't be able to not do. All right. Love you all. Thank you all much. Please share, please share, please share, please share. And I will check y'all all later. Have a good day.